Obviously, it's very disappointing for Stephanie. Just take us through the story of what happened.
Hi, good afternoon, Mark. Well, I got an email yesterday at about 12:05 British time telling me, congratulations, you've been selected to attend the Coronation concert on the 7th of May. Now, I'd originally applied for these tickets, like, millions of other people, back in February. The email then set out a series of steps that I had to follow to claim my tickets. And it gave me a deadline to claim the tickets of 12 noon tomorrow, the 27th of April. And the email finished with saying that they were looking forward to seeing me at the concert on the 7th of May.
Which is nice.
So anyway, yeah, I clicked through to claim my tickets. This was by 12:10, so just 5 minutes later. Followed Ticketmaster's procedures and was told there's no tickets to collect. So feeling a bit peeved off, I had a quick search on Twitter to see if anybody else was in this situation. And, well, it seems everybody that actually applied for these tickets was supposedly a winner in the ballot, and there was no tickets to collect.
Right.
So that's where I was yesterday.
So, I mean, as far as you're aware, this is a common problem. It's not just the fact that you were in South Africa trying to get through and maybe there was some international sort of wall that you couldn't get through on your computer.
Oh, absolutely not. No, in fact, to be fair, I actually got through to where I selected my tickets within a couple of seconds. There was no issue whatsoever. What appears to have happened, because I saw the Ticketmaster statement later in the day, is there seems to have been an almighty fiasco. So if we step back to February, when we applied for the tickets, it said a few things. First of all, the ballot would be in late April. You would only be notified if you were successful in the ballot, and you would then have up to 2 weeks to claim the tickets. Now, what actually happened was this. It appears the Ticketmaster had a ballot maybe 3 weeks ago, so we're back to the end of March there, and some people were successful and given their tickets. And that what happened yesterday was not actually people being successful in the ballot. It was basically a glorified electronic queue, an opportunity to join a queue, which is fine.
Yeah.
But they never said that.
OK, well, look, stay with us because we got a statement from Ticketmaster just to put you in the picture. This is what they've told us. The statement says everyone who was successful in the 2 main ballot rounds for the Coronation concert was offered a guaranteed pair of tickets, provided they claimed them within the 3 weeks. Yesterday, any unclaimed tickets were released on a first-come, first-served basis to those who'd previously applied to that ballot. These inevitably went very quickly. So, are you happy with that explanation?
I read that statement yesterday, and with respect to Ticketmaster, it's nonsense on stilts. If you send out an email saying, congratulations, you've been successful, and you have until 12 noon, 27th April, to claim those tickets, there's a reasonable expectation that there's tickets there with your virtual name on. If it was going to be an opportunity to join a queue, and everybody effectively was involved, that's fine, but just be absolutely upfront with that.
Okay.
And you know what, Mark? I think...
I was going to say, are you going to take it on the chin then? Or is it the fact that maybe, I don't know what a lawyer would say, there's been a breach of contract or a breach of promise here in what is a transaction, effectively?
My view on this, as a lawyer, is actually you're going to have to take it on the chin.
Okay.
I don't believe, actually I had a conversation with somebody about this over lunch, that there is any consideration from my point of view here. So although there was terms and conditions as to how the ballot would be conducted, I haven't actually given anything over valuable consideration. So it's just really, I'm a bit peeved off I can't go. There's no cause of action here. And I know a few people, had booked unrefundable hotels and flights, for example. I don't think even if there was a contract that those sort of losses would be recoverable in these circumstances. So I think there's lessons to be learned all round. But no, I'm not going off to the county court on this one, Mark.
OK. But are you still coming to London to enjoy the whole Coronation weekend?
I've got a choice. I live in London. I'm just over here in Johannesburg for a short while.
Okay.
So I'll be back in the UK in a few days' time. So the answer is yes.